Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Steve, and today I'm bringing you a brand new video here today. This is more like a basic tips and how to get better at Call of Duty. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not the best person at giving out information, but this is just friends and people on my YouTube channel. Like, they're asking me like, "Do you have good aim?" Well, not really. They're not asking me. They're just like, "Yo, you're just really good. Like, how did you?" Like, how's your aim that good? Is what my friends are saying. And it's not just playing the game for like not as long, but for me, I've been playing Call of Duty for 8 years, and I got to the point where I can drop at least 100 kills or 50 kills. And one of my most prime examples of, well, here's my number one tip, is finding your sensitivity. That is the most important thing that I can basically just say. Because if back in Black Ops 1, I used to play on 10 sensitivity because, all my friends did it. You're like, hey, check this sensitivity out. Like, alright, sure. So, the number one thing is sensitivity. I changed my sensitivity on Black Ops 2. I changed it to at least like a 5 or 4. It don't need to be that high because you want to have the best movements of your aim as possible as you can, and just so like if you're like moving from like left to right or up and down, you don't want it to be too fast. You want it to be control as possible so you can strafe your bullets and just get an easy aim. Another thing is not play the game as long, but choosing your right class, because let's say if you're using an assault rifle, if you have had the best attachments, then you're most likely not going to win gunfights. For me, I use like a red dot or elo, quick draw, and stock. Two things you need to like get your movement on. And one other thing is having your layouts. What I mean by that is, some people play on default layout where you have crouch for the, I think L3, L3R, no, it's R3 for crouch, no, L3 for knife, no, R3 for knife, my bad, R3 is your knife, that's for the default settings, and circle was to crouch. Well, I play on tactical. That is a thing, that is a button layout in this. I think it's in every COD. I use that in Black Ops 1. It's to help drop shot a lot. Because if you activate that, then you switch that layout, then you have R3 to crouch, which means to go like lay down and stuff. The circle is to knife. That's another thing. Is getting your button layout, finding your sensitivity, and one other tip to like get better aim is to warm up first. Warm up your shot, make sure you have that right sensitivity, play with bots, go to a custom game, play with bots, and just find your sensitivity and find your gun to use. For me, I use mainly SMGs, ARs. For me, when I go to a custom game, I just practice the sniper. Now that's just me, because I think it just helps me out just a little bit, just to warm my shot up a little bit. And I think that's about it. Well, for now. One other thing that I know about this game is to remember the layout of the map, because if it's your first time playing a Call of Duty game, learn the basics of the maps. Find the head glitches. Just figure out the map layout, because I know the map layout of Nuketown. It's easy to read and stuff. And yeah, that's it. To not figure out your sensitivity, to not get a better controller, but just fix your controller layout, because you really don't need L2 and R2